Okay, so I want to talk about Chipper Cash because what the actual heck? Now, I was inspired to make this video from a video that I recently saw on TikTok, and I decided to also put my voice in this matter because I am somebody who does use Chipper Cash and everything. If you're a user of Chipper Cash, is it just me, or is it that nowadays Chipper Cash is taking a lot of charges? Like, for example, you want to deposit money into your Chipper Cash account and all that money is gone or almost gone. Like, for example, I wanted to essentially create another Chipper Cash card because my card got deactivated and stuff. So what happened was that I had deposited 12,000 naira into my card. I remember, I think it was that amount at the time, or was it 8 or something? But I mean something around that amount. I deposited that money into my card and everything disappeared like poof. Now for me, I wanted to get another card because I wanted to help my sister to run ads for a brand that she was working for and stuff, and we needed a dollar card. So what happened was that after Chipper Cash essentially took all my money, I had to essentially reach out to my sister. I told her, hey, that if she can actually bring our money as well, so that way we can like pay for the card and everything. So she had to bring our money as well, so that way we're able to sort out the card and everything. Like for Chipper Cash, it's even so expensive to the point where now that if you want to deposit cash into your card, you have to deposit a minimum of $5, and it's really annoying because back then Chipper Cash didn't have all this stuff. So I want to talk about like my experience when I first used Chipper Cash as well. So I first started using Chipper Cash back in 2022, and back then is when they were actually giving users benefits. Like for example, if you complete your KYC on the app and everything, once you fully complete it, they give you a free dollar card. That's how things were. And at the same time, like everything was so easy to access with Chipper Cash. Like when you put in money, they're not putting charges, they're not taking anything from you. Everything was charge free, honestly speaking. But then if it's nowadays, they're just adding more and more charges. Like Chipper Cash was my go-to at the time. I would use it on my AliExpress and even to pay for things for my Apple account and stuff. Like Chipper Cash was that good, honestly speaking. But if it's nowadays, things are just crazy. And then in the video that I referenced earlier on TikTok, the creator of that video complained about one thing, and she was complaining about the fact that now that let's assume that your card incurs a decline transaction, because Chipper Cash they introduced that type of thing where now that if your card incurs that type of transaction, they will take a fee, they'll deduct a fee from it, that type of thing. So she would not like, for Chipper Cash, she wanted to freeze her card, but they're like, even if you freeze the card, they will still take charges from you, that type of thing. So it was really crazy and all that stuff. Like I remember this one time, like that this incurring of charges actually like got my card deleted and stuff. So I was trying to help someone buy something on AliExpress. So the first thing the person was that they accidentally clicked on order when I had not funded the card and everything. So the charges got incurred and everything, and that was okay. So then I later put in the money, and this person paid for what they wanted to pay for, and the transaction was successful. However, after that, for some reason, there was one charge that came out of nowhere. When nobody had, touched anything, they took a charge, and then from there my card was now deactivated, which I felt like was really weird. Now, for many of you who do use Chipper Cash, you might be asking, why are they introducing all these things like fees and everything in their app nowadays? And it's quite simple. They've said it themselves that the reason why they're doing it is because of the fact that for their business to become more sustainable, they actually have to put this type of stuff, because to maintain their service is expensive. So they have to actually increase their prices just to keep up with maintaining their service and for them to continue staying sustainable and all that stuff. And in as much as, yes, like they are trying to stay sustainable, many people are complaining about all these issues that they have and all that stuff. Now I also remember watching that video from that creator, and somebody commented that the reason why Chipper Cash is doing all this type of stuff as well is the fact that they know that there lack of platforms like PayPal and so on here, so they're trying to take advantage of that market by making these things accessible to Nigerians but at a more expensive rate and all that stuff. And honestly, I think I might second that as well. Now, Chipper Cash has cemented themselves as one of the most reliable dollar based platforms in Nigeria. Because with Chipper Cash, apart from their dollar card, they have other features like where you can create a US bank account to receive money. They have options with crypto where you can receive PayPal USD through PayPal and all these other cryptocurrencies. And they have so many features and all that stuff that are dollar based. And because the fact that they're trying to make these things more accessible, then they can monopolize on that. And at the same time, Chipper Cash is one of the most reliable dollar card platforms, if I'm being very honest with you. In as much as, yes, they are very, very expensive, they have cemented themselves to be very reliable. Like other dollar card platforms that came at the time or before Chipper Cash, many of them are not where they are anymore. Some of them just shut down out of nowhere, but Chipper Cash has remained steady for years up till now. So that's why they can monopolize on that type of stuff, because their platform is one of the most reliable. Like everybody knows Chipper Cash, like, because it's everywhere, if I'm being very honest with you. Now, I remember the video that the creator of the TikTok video made about Chipper Cash. They were talking about how now that Chipper Cash has a much higher dollar rate compared to the actual black market rate that we use. So let's assume that $1 in the black market rate is 1,600 naira. Chipper Cash can decide, hey, let's make our own 1,800 or 1,900 naira. So here are the reasons why they do this. Number one, obviously, is to make more money, because for this service to be sustainable, they have to actually put in money that will help them to make more and everything. Do you get what I mean? And at the same time, they're actually doing it for your convenience. Now, I'm not here to support Chipper Cash at all, but let's actually think about this right now. So now, let's assume that you wanted to go to the bank to get a dollar card. Now, a typical bank in Nigeria will tell you that you need to actually go and get physical dollars, like the actual dollar. You go there, some banks tell you, okay, bring $100, bring out this and that before you can open an account with us. If you want to open a dollar card, bring out so and so dollars, that type of thing. You always have to keep on going to the bank. You have to go to the BDC. You all have to keep on going there and converting your money from naira to dollar and stuff. And you wait in line and everything before they process everything for you. Now, the thing is that Chipper Cash is more convenient, because think about it, you don't need to go anywhere for you to get a dollar card from Chipper. You just need to download the app on your phone, complete your KYC, and then from there you can purchase a dollar card and deposit money and all that type of stuff. So because of that convenience, that is why they would charge you more.